everyone. We're going to solve for n. This is a permutation, and we're going to use the permutation formula. So before we get started, just wanted to go over very quickly, if you have something like 7 factorial divided by 4 factorial, a good way to simplify this, because I know a lot of y'all are used to using a calculator, and if you're doing that, you're going to have a harder time with this kind of problem. So basically the way you can write this is 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial. And then you cross those out, and then you just multiply that. That'd be 30 times 7, which is 210. So that's the concept we're going to use for our formula. Now, to solve for n, I'm going to use my permutation formula given here, right in this area here. So I'm going to rewrite this as n factorial and divide it by n minus 4 factorial. And on the right hand side, I'm going to write my 40 and then rewrite this. Now in this case, my n is n minus 1. So you're going to write in the numerator n minus 1 factorial. And in the denominator, we have to write our n again. These should match. You write n minus 1 again, because that's your n. And then you subtract the 2. And then write factorial. All right. Now, based off what I said earlier, the way we're going to expand this is n factorial is this right in here. All right, so basically you're going to write n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 times n minus 3 times n minus 4 factorial. And the reason we stop there is because our denominator is n minus 4 factorial. So we can cancel those out. And then we have that. Now, for the right side, copy down your 40, and we do the same thing. So let's look at this. The denominator here, so this is really n minus 1 factorial, and this is n minus 3 factorial. So we're going to start with our n minus 1, and then go all the way to n minus 3 factorial. And divide it by n minus 3 factorial. So these cancel. And now let's look at this. We have no more denominators. These two will cancel. And these two will cancel. So the only thing we have on the right hand side is 40. And on the left hand side we have n times n minus 3 equals 40. This is going to be a quadratic equation. So we're going to write this as n squared plus minus 3n equals 40. And since it's quadratic, let's subtract the 40. N squared minus 3n minus 40 equals 0. Now we have to get our factors of 40 that give us a negative 3. So that's going to be n minus 8 times n plus 5. Because that equals negative 40, and negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3. So our solutions are n equals 8 and n equals negative 5. We have to discard the negative 5 because you can't have a number smaller in here than 4. You could also say your n, let's see, let's just make it the domain is all positive integers. So it had to be positive, and we don't want 0, so we'll just say all positive integers. That's a double Z. So your answer is 8. You can plug it in and check it out, but it will work. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.